This is one of the nicest things to happen to me on this app. After sharing my series on the history of black dolls, I was contacted by one of my followers on this platform about wanting to gift me some black dolls she had found. She said she really liked how I showcased the history of the dolls and she wanted the dolls she found to go to someone who would appreciate that part of the doll's history. To her, I was a good fit, so we made arrangements and she shipped me these dolls. She wouldn't even accept a refund for shipping costs. This doll is clearly from Jamaica and is very likely just a souvenir doll. This doll has no identification, but the face is made of clay, the body is made of cloth, and the arms and legs are made of wood. Now this doll is really special. Her head, her hands, and her shoes are made of clay. Her head alone is a little over a pound, her total weight is 2 pounds, and she's 21 inches long. She is clearly identified as Polly, ETC, with a copyright symbol and 1989. There is a marking on the back of her neck, but I cannot make out what it says. I also couldn't find another doll like this one online, not even in this book that I usually refer to when I'm trying to identify a doll. What I did find is that this doll appears to be based on the character Polly from the 1989 American made-for-television musical film adapted from the book Pollyanna by Eleanor H. Porter. According to Wikipedia, the film featured an all-African-American cast with the exception of Celeste Holm. It was directed and choreographed by Debbie Allen, starring Keisha Knight Pulliam as Polly and Felicia Rashad. Polly was originally broadcast on NBC on November 12, 1989. The story was set in Alabama during the 1950s. Polly Whittier is an orphan who is sent to live with her aunt Polly Harrington, who is a descendant of the founding family of a small southern town also called Harrington during the segregation era. A key point in dividing the town is a ravine which has an unrepaired bridge which burned down many years ago, and no one knows how it started and is suspicious of everyone else. Polly is able to convince people to look at the bright side of things, but tragedy strikes when Polly falls 2 stories from a tree suffering a spinal injury. Polly was a ratings hit and there was even a sequel called Polly Coming Home. I am really so excited about my dolls. Thank you, Miss Gladys. They fit perfectly in their new home.